Hey, Lexie's Paradise in the building.
And I'm Ria, and welcome to Relax.
Let's relax. Let's get
After
cozy. After dark. With our wine.
Oh, wait, it's my wine.
What's your wine? Cheers.
Almost
chin,
done.
Chin chin.
Cheers. Damn, I had like a throwback today, man. I was just like thinking back from my childhood days, and I was just like, when I was younger, I was like a real tomboy.
Really?
I slept with all the boys all the time, man. Like, couldn't stand lying with girls. And literally, it's just like my friends, which is guys, their girls would get so mad with them for chilling with me.
How old are you? Like, what time was it?
13, 14.
Oh, you were young. Think about girlfriends were getting mad.
What? Listen, those fast boys used to have girlfriends back in the day. But I'm just like, I'm just chilling with the boys. Listen, literally. And then I was back in her nest.
What, like, would they come for you? Like, arguments?
Nah, they would never try.
They just say to them, like, yo, I don't like you, Italian guy.
They would just, yeah, obviously one of the guys will come back and be like, oh, my girl don't
But
like
do you know
that.
what? I have a friend. We were quite close at one point, and he's a guy. And I remember my partner, ex-partner, he didn't like me, like, talking to him.
But it's like, it's so innocent though. Like, literally, let's say, we would literally be climbing trees.
But you're 13!
Climbing trees, riding bikes, making, like, mischief, pressing doorbells on the
Yeah, but you're 13. Nobody, of course.
Oh, man, it's just...
That's so about girlfriends.
But you know what's so funny? Because now that I am the age that I am, I'm not gonna disclose that, but I can see why that can be an issue.
Yeah, but not at 13.
No, not at 13, but I mean,
it's just in our, as women.
Yeah.
Just kind of possessive.
Yes.
So would you let your man have a female friend?
You know, it depends.
And it's weird saying that because I met you through your partner.
That's the thing. Little disclaimer.
Yeah. I knew you had
this is my adopted friend through my partner. So it depends, because when I met you, it's like...
Yeah, okay, hold on. You have to explain, because you've never told me, like... I've never actually asked you this question. Like, when you heard about me, I don't even know if you mentioned me to you before, but when you heard of me, like, how was you feeling? Like, oh, there's this bitch.
Nah. You know what?
Don't lie, though.
You know what? Listen, it wasn't like that. But let me tell you, I actually met Alexei 2018 Carnival.
No, it's before that.
No, it was 2018. It was 2018.
It wasn't at Carnival.
Yes, it was at Carnival.
No, it wasn't.
When it was?
At the launch. We met at the launch.
I can't remember meeting you at the launch.
I can't remember you, but I remember meeting you. Like, I can't remember your face. Like, I can't remember what you was wearing or whatever, but I remember you was at the launch.
I can't even remember that.
And he said, let me introduce you to my girlfriend or something like that. Well, maybe I'm talking about somebody else.
Oh! Bitch, what?
Not another girlfriend.
Let me know the details. So what other girl did he have?
Not another girlfriend. I mean, maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was somebody else.
I know for a fact, what I can remember, I met you 2018 Carnival, Notting Hill Carnival, and
I don't remember you meeting you at all.
But you wasn't with the band though. You wasn't with the
band.
band.
But I don't remember meeting you at Carnival
he
at
brought
all.
me in front of you, and he was like, "Oh, meet my girlfriend," and literally, guys, she gave me the "Oh, hi," and then she continued talking to him, and I was just like, "Okay, whatever. We're not gonna." That's just probably some girl he was friends with, but that was it. But when was it that we actually started talking? We went to a party. Was it that?
I don't remember, you know. And my memory's quite.
I think we went to a party. You was with a guy, a certain guy.
When we went out in Brixton.
Yes, you was with a certain guy. I'm not gonna disclose that. And you came to sleep over at the house. At my partner's house. Was it that?
I feel like we was talking before that. Because I don't feel like. I don't know. I don't feel like we would come and stay over if I didn't know you quite well at that point.
Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Well, I can't really.
But I met you at the launch. I know I did. You came to the launch, innit?
I did.
Yeah, I met you at the launch. I'm sure it was Alex. He was like, yeah. I don't know if he said my girlfriend is here or something.
Oh, yes, I remember. I remember.
I'm not lying.
Let me tell you how I remember also. I remember because you came and you were hungry.
Oh,
you haven't eaten all day. And obviously the models have to be there hours before the show starts. And I was hungry that day too. And I was just, then we both said, oh, let's just order some food. But with things being so chaotic, we definitely didn't think about that. But we just bounced off each other and started talking. Then I guess we meet up at a party or whatever the case is, and then that's how we started talking. Yeah. And
see, I told you my memory's not that as bad. It's not that bad. I remember meeting you. Yeah. Because he was helping out on the door or something like that, and he was like, "Let me introduce you to my girlfriend." Yeah. And I remember coming over and he was in the Invaders t-shirt. I think. Yeah. My memory's bad. I don't know how I remember that, and I remember they were selling patties on the door or something like that, and I remember I came over and I said hi to you. That was the first time.
You were cool, and I never, from when we started talking, I never thought or had any sort of
That's after though, because once I'm friendly with you, you're not gonna have that inkling. But I feel like I'm that type of person, like I don't overstep boundaries.
I've noticed that about you.
It's not even that, I think it's just me as a person, like respect and all of that thing, all that kind of thing. Like I can be cheeky at times, but I mean, you know where to go and where not.
But even like the first time I met you on the street, like on Carnival.
You was like, oh, who's this man?
No, I wasn't like, who's this? But I mean, like in terms of the greeting, it was kind of off. But it's obvious, like you're meeting someone for the first time.
I mean,
the settings is not really, to like sit and talk. So, but you never came across as, touchy to my mans or whatever the case is. So
you being a married woman now, have you ever experienced that? Not to be up in your business. You don't have to tell your business if you don't want to.
A little bit.
You have?
Yeah.
And were you cool with it?
No. You see,
let me see.
I have changed so much.
Yeah.
Because knowing me back then, I would literally just pop off. And like, even like, I would probably just like tell off someone or whatever. But I've changed, and like literally back then I was known to have the stinkest attitude ever. My family would know, oh, they used to call me Chicky, so it's like Chicky's attitude is stink or whatever the case is. So I would have popped off. But literally when it happened, I pulled my partner to the side. I was like, I saw something. I didn't like it. But then it's funny because we're at that stage where we laughed it off, and we were just like, he was like, oh, you peeped that? I peeped it too. It's just like, that's kind of weird. I was just like,
But are you alright with him having female friends, or is it a no completely, or are you okay as long as they're not over friendly?
That's it. I am okay with it as long as they're respectful.
Okay.
They're respectful towards our relationship. I mean, it's one thing for a female to, be overly friendly, and she does not know that I'm his girlfriend. So clearly there's no, she has no idea that he has a girlfriend. So, she's free to do whatever. Yeah. But if you know, it's clear as day, it's in your face that, we're in a relationship, and you still try and push up yourself.
What if it's a long-term friend?
Still. But it could be 10 years, it can be back in the day when you used to wear Jesus sandals. Simply, you need to respect.
Not the Jesus sandals.
Yes, you need to respect the relationship. That's me. I could be friends with someone from since we were children, like babies. I mean, and if he or she, if he gets a girlfriend, literally, I would be respectful. Like if when we meet,
but I feel like it's kind of different when you grow up with like somebody opposite sex as you. It's different because you grow up as family, you grow up, it's kind of like your cousin or
yeah.
I don't know, long distance brother or something.
Yeah.
But when you grow up with somebody from when you're young, it's a whole different relationship. Like this guy could be, like you could grow up with somebody that looks like Chris Brown and your type is Chris Brown, but you'll never see that person as like, yo, this is my bae, like, oh, I'm crushing on him. Maybe, you know, them occasional stories where somewhere down the line, you know, you was my childhood friend and then it's, but usually when you grow up with a person from young, you don't see them like that. So I feel like it's kind of different when it's a long-term friend. But if it's not a long-term friend, but you, not long-term as in, so if it's a long-term friend as in you've known them from childhood, but if it's not long-term, no, hold on, rewind. Long-term, but not long-term where you've known them from childhood. So it's been like 5 years, which like 5-6 years, I consider that as long term, but you haven't known them from childhood.
Yeah.
But it's a long time friend.
That's fine. I have no issues with that. On the whole, I have no issues with my partner.
But what if they're overly friendly?
Being friends with a female. But if you are overly friendly, I would expect my partner to let you know. There are certain boundaries, and you need to be more respectful if you guys want to continue your friendship. And if you can't respect that, then I'm sorry, but you gotta go.
Yeah, I get that.
You do definitely have to go. But what if it's a case where, what if it's a case where, you know, you told your partner that, you know, the girl is overly friendly, and then he's like, oh well, that's my friend, I knew her longer than you.
I feel like that's me, you know. That's something I would say. If my partner told me that they're overly friendly, I don't know, sometimes I'm just weird with my mindset and how I view things. But if I have a friend and we've overstepped that boundaries, but we're still friends, so it's not like we've done anything, but like the boundaries cross at some point in our life. Never that far, but you know, maybe conversation has gone there, or we've had like a cheeky little kiss to see. I would still be like, that's my friend, and I'm gonna talk to that person because that's my friend. But then obviously I know that my partner's not gonna like it because of the whole history, but I expect my partner to trust me.
I mean, I get that.
I know you, like, you don't trust. He'll say, oh, I don't trust these guys, not you, I don't trust these guys. Yeah, I get that. But you need to trust me. And if it goes past that point, then I'm going to let you know. I will let you know if it goes past that whilst we're in a relationship. If it's happened before me and you were in a relationship, you can't come in and tell me that I can't keep this friend as a friend anymore.
I mean, yeah, I get that. But I feel also like if you guys did have like something back then and it's just you guys were experimenting or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know you still want to be friends with that person, it's still up to you to tell your friend, you know.
Oh, I'll tell you, and I'll tell my man, I'll tell you everything. What do you want to know? Let me know, I'll tell you. You want to know if we've done anything? I'll tell you. If you want to know we kissed, I'll tell you. And the same thing with my friend, you want to know if I have a man? I'll tell you.
So you're telling me, right, if you get with someone and they have a best friend of the opposite sex, and they...
I ain't having it. Unless it's a long time friend. But you know what it is? I don't trust these guys.
What if it's a long time friend, but he tells you, you know,
nah, I've been there before, I don't care.
Me and my friend kissed back then. Are you okay with that?
Nah, man. Because men lie. Men lie. I don't care. Men are built different. And I know it's going to sound contradicting because I'm saying, yeah, I can do it, but men can't do it.
Yeah.
But men can do things that we can't do. We can do things that... And they're quick to say that. Like, we're air and gushy. I can't even say the lyrics because I don't even want to get in trouble, but WAP, there was this whole thing, women can't sing like that, women can't sing about this, women can't sing about that, women can't do this. And they're quick to say, yeah, because we'll say, why can you do it, but we can't do it? And they're quick to say, well, there's certain things that women can't do because... But there's things that men can't do that women can do. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's one of the things. Because we're just built different. And it depends on the person as well, because not every woman and not every guy is the same, of course. But I feel like that's something that we can do as women, because women are I can't speak for all women because I know there's gonna be people like, yeah, but hold on, because my girl used to be, and I know that. Yeah, I know, but the majority of women, no, let me not even say. I know women that can keep that boundary and not cross that boundary. Yeah. Maybe they've crossed it in the past, a very long time ago, and they've never been back there, and they can remain as friends. And I can say that because I've been there and I've done that. But a man can't do that.
You see, even like there was a situation that I had where, you know, a female friend even made like a slight comment.
Gosh.
She did make a slight comment. And she knew me.
What? A comment on you?
A comment to her, to my partner. She made a comment, and I mean my partner told me about it.
What do you mean? A comment about him?
A comment that was not friendly. So it was
about
beyond
him.
Yeah. About that.
Yeah. Okay.
And my partner told me about it, and I was just like, you know.
See, that's where I could just say full stop. Yeah, well done, because he told you.
Yeah, but then when she comes to talk to me, I can't watch you the same.
Yeah.
I can't watch you the same.
Yeah.
So
that's where it kind of goes downhill, because I'm like, okay, you've got something like that you want to give my man, and it's not gonna happen.
Exactly. Yeah. And listen, I'm the type of person, literally, your friends, if you introduce me to your friends, listen, we will all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, 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 my Lord. Listen, you will be my friend. Listen, you could swear to that we're best friends, you know. I swear, you could swear to we're best friends. I'm fine like that, but don't cross the line. Don't disrespect my relationship. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
So, you're fine with your partner having female friends as long as it's
strictly friends.
Boundaries, like,
and they don't
not being crossed.
Yeah. So strict like that.
So once a boundary is crossed, is that it? He can't have that friend anymore?
Well, I'm not your mother to be like, you're not supposed to have that friend and you cannot talk to her anymore.
You do have some authority at the end of the day.
I would voice how I feel.
Yeah.
And I would say, you know, my opinion on it. And if you really love me and you really respect the way I feel, then you would be like, you can either do two things. You can prove to me or show me that, you know, you're really telling your friend you need to respect his boundaries, or else you can be friends, or you would show me
because at the end of the day,
relationship
them
means more than I
can't
say a friendship,
whatever you have going on.
Yeah,
100.
Oh, I wish to say, guys, this one is a real one, you know. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you a little story. Last year at Carnival, was it last year at Carnival? Yeah, last year at Carnival, I started working. And I was unable to go party for the Carnival weekend. Now this one wanted to go out.
I wanted to go out.
She wanted to go out so
every party I did.
bad, so bad.
This was last year was Corona year, and we didn't have a carnival. And everybody had a tabanka, but there was all not to put anyone on blast, but everyone was holding secret carnival parties. I can't lie. There was block parties on every street, like. Not block parties, but you know what I'm saying. Everyone was trying to hold a carnival thing.
So basically, she called me and she was like, "Oh, there's this party, you know, let's go." So I'm like, "I can't go because I have work." So she asked my partner if he was gonna go, and he said yes, and he's going with his family. You know what she did? She was like, "Oh well, if Rhea isn't going, then I wouldn't go." I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
I would go though.
I'm saying now I take it back.
No, hold on. I would go, but just out of respect, I'm like, I don't feel right if you're not there. Yeah. Because you can't be mad. I can't lie. You can't be mad because I knew him from before I knew him first. I mean, before I met you. So you can't be mad.
But that's the thing. It wasn't even mad.
No. It's not that. It's not that. But I wouldn't go just because it's like, but you should be going. Yeah. Not that it doesn't. I don't know, not that anything is gonna happen or anything, but just I don't know. I feel like it's just the way that I was brought up. It's just out of respect now that, especially because you're living here. Because maybe if you wasn't living here, I can't lie, I'd probably go out. But now that you're here, it's like no, but you should be, you know, included. And I don't feel like me going without you is right.
I even asked my friend I even asked my friend, I was like, you know,
I was about to get myself in trouble then.
I said, do you have like, you know, female friends? It's a guy. I said, do you have female friends, and is your partner okay with it? And straight off the back, he was just like, well, we have female friends, but he includes his partner with his female friends.
100.
So it's almost like they're a group. If they're going out, they're all going out collectively.
Because I remember there's this girl, and she was friends with my partner at the time, and I feel like, you know, we were getting quite close at the time. You knew him before I did, yeah, and you've known him for a few years. But once you start calling off his phone, and you know, we're getting close at this point, you have my number, you've invited me places. Once you start going to him first before you come to me, I feel like it's disrespectful.
It is.
But it's hard, yeah. It's very hard for me to decide like which boat I'm in, because at the same time I'm like, that's your friend, like you've known them for longer than me, like who am I to come in and ruin that friendship? But I feel like it's like this whole respect thing. It's a respect. It's just a respect thing for me. And once you're not showing respect, then I feel disrespected. Yeah. Whether you're doing it like, you know, on purpose or not, I just feel like there should be a level of respect that's shown.
For instance, for example, it's like, let's just say, you know, not my partner, but let's just say a guy, and let's call him Tom. So Tom is with me, and Tom's friend is Stacy. But Stacy just have a habit of calling Tom at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. But Stacy knows that me and Tom is together. So you're telling me, even though you guys are friends and I know about it, you won't think in your mind that it's disrespectful to call your friend at that time? That's disrespectful. That's hella disrespectful.
I wouldn't say disrespectful, but I wouldn't use that word, but I just wouldn't.
You wouldn't say it's disrespectful?
I wouldn't say it's disrespectful.
So, Princessalexiee, you are
hold on.
You are with Pat Raj.
No, I'm not saying that.
You are with Pat Raj. You with Pat Raj. And Pat Raj's friend is Samantha. And Samantha calling Pat Raj at 4 o'clock in the morning while...
I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying, call me at 5 a.m. in the morning. But I wouldn't call that disrespectful as such. I wouldn't.
That's disrespectful. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful.
Because if you know that I've got insomnia or something and I'm up one night and call me like, I know you're up, like I'm just calling you for some advice.
What you mean? Twiddle your thumbs, go watch the TV. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's Twitter. Occupy yourself. You can play a game, you can read a book.
And wait till the morning.
And wait till in the morning. Simple as that.
Oh my. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying call my partner at like 3 a.m. Like, it's rude, but I don't know, I wouldn't say it was disrespectful. Not even that it's rude, but it's just not. It's not right.
It's not right.
It's just not. There's something wrong about calling, you know, somebody who's in a relationship or even married, to say the least, at like 2 a.m. in the morning. But I wouldn't call it disrespectful, so. It's different. But you'd be cool with like, I don't know, because you said like it was cute that I said that I wasn't going because you was going. But would you be cool if we did go? And would you be cool if your partner, not even just me, but if your partner was going out with his female friends without you?
To be honest, I think it just depends also. It depends on the female friends. Like if you introduce me to your female friends and off the bat they give that respect, I wouldn't mind. But if I notice or have any sort of suspicion that you're a bit too friendly, I'm gonna feel some type of way about it. Definitely gonna feel some type of way.
So does he have to tell you where he's going and who he's going with every time he goes out?
You see, that one is tricky. That one is tricky only because naturally, I can speak for myself. If I am going somewhere, I would let my partner know. You know, I'm going here, and this is who I'm around. Just in case anything happens, you know. That and just, you know, keep an open conversation, keep an open, you know, communication with him or whatever the case is. Would I say you have to? No, you don't have to.
But what if he doesn't? You're gonna catch an attitude. Yeah. So he does have to, otherwise you're gonna be pissed all day with a stink face in the corner.
Let's just say, as a woman, it's like he has to, but you're not gonna literally go to him and be like, you have to.
Yeah. But would you go through a guy's phone, like, with no reason? Well, I wouldn't say guy, I'd say your partner, because you are taken. Careful what you say now.
No, I wouldn't.
You can't answer. Alright, next question.
Stop putting me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
Kumbaya, my love.